Hi, and welcome to video 5 of our ggplot series. In this one, we're going to just work through these exercises that I had you try on your own. So I will tell you the answers that I got and how I got them, and see if it matches what you got. And then you will do another exercise on your own that's the last one of these problems. Number 6, you'll work on your own, and that one is the one you will turn in for your homework. Okay, but we will start with numbers 1 through 5. So, what geom would you use to draw a line chart? A box plot, a histogram, an area chart. So, to find that answer, I went to our reference page that I put at the very beginning of this module, a link to, and I start looking through the various geoms. And I see, let's see, there's sort of an alphabetical order, but not exactly. And somewhere around here, I will find, if I don't make you sick looking at it, there's geom line, connect observation, and geom path. So I could look at one of those to do my line chart. Let's see, what was one of the other ones we wanted? Was a box plot. Let's see if there's a geom box plot. And there is, and you can click on that to get more information, and that will take you to some examples and how do you do that and so forth. Arguments and that you can find out. Let's see, a histogram. Let's see, I bet there is, let's go back to the chart we had, and I will bet there is something that says hist or histogram or something like that. Here we go, geom histogram. That's the one I would use for that one. And an area chart. Let's see. And I see I have area plots, geom area. So that's the first problem that we had. Our next exercise was run this code in your head and predict what it will look like. So I'm going to use the MPG, the X is displacement, the Y is highway, the color is the drive, and then I'm going to add points. So the points will have points where they're colored by drive. And then I'm going to add a geom smooth line to that where the SE is false. Now, the question is, will there be one line or 3 lines? Well, this mapping is going to carry through to the geom since I did not overwrite it. So I would think I would have 3 lines where the color is dependent on the drive. Let's see if that was correct. So I can do this and just copy it to my clip chart, and then I can try it here and we will see if I was right. There we go. Yes, and there were 3 lines. Okay, I hope you understand why that was. Now, what does show.legend equals false? So, let's see. Let's go back to our plot here. Oops, sorry. Go back to our plot, and let's try let's see, where we're doing the drive, let's put up here, we're going to add it to the geom smooth and see what happens. So if I put that on geom smooth, well, nothing happened. Let's see what happens if I do it and say show.legend equals true. Aha! So now I see what happens with the show.legend equals false. When I put that, the geom point is going to put the legends, right, for the points. But if I put show.legend equals false, then I don't have the lines coming through. Let me show you that again. So if I do with it true, then which is the default, then it's going to have the legend with the line through it. Okay. If I have it equals false, now if I could have put it equals false in both positions, and I'll show you what that does in just a second, as soon as this one shows up. Well, I'm giving up on that plot ever showing up, but I'm going to show you how to get rid of the legends altogether. Would be to put a show.legend equals false in both places. Then I don't have a legend at all. So when I did the points, it's going to put the legend for the point. And then if I tell it to take the legend off here, then it's not going to do the lines on the legend. Okay, so let's go to the next problem. The SE argument to geom smooth, what that did was put the standard error bands around the line. So I can set that to true or to false. The default is true. And number 5, will these two graphs look different? Why or why not? So in this case, I've put the data set and the mapping here, and those will apply to both of the geoms. Here, I didn't put the data set and the mappings, but I put them in both places, so they should look exactly the same. Okay, so that's numbers 1 through 5. Now you will tackle number 6 and upload that, put that in part of your assignment and upload that. Be careful now. You want to be sure the dots are the appropriate sizes, the lines are the appropriate sizes, and look very carefully here at each of these plots and be sure you're reproducing it as close as you can get. So you want to be sure you have the white circles around the dots on this last one. Okay? So good luck with that. Have fun playing with it and come back and we'll continue our series.